What's going on, believers? Guys, a wise man once told me, project where you want to go, and you will get there. So, I'm broadcasting today from where I think Saitama is going. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, we're trading at 23.03. As you can see right now, that's about a 0% increase to the previous day. We're just treading water, moving back and forth. We're just channeling real close. But if you would give me just a second, I want to point out to you, and if you follow me for any length of time, then you know what I'm probably about to do. I am about to point out that we are, again, in another descending channel. And the best thing about this is that it usually tends to erupt and explode. Now, this one is a little more complicated, and I don't want to understate or overstate anything. It's looks like the channel has brought us out to about, and now mind you guys, when I do this, I'm just guessing about these based on trends, based on lines. But if you look at where we are right now, then you see this channel gives a breakout tomorrow around 5 a.m. That is the point at which, if you have anybody who's using a bot and it's looking for falling wedge patterns, then you're going to see this big move to the upside over here. Now that means that we will probably end up, the way it's working right now, with a move down to about 2,000, and based on the previous history of those falling wedges, that upside is probably going to be only around 25. Now, in order to break that pattern, in order to get out of this and to start actually seeing some good price action the way that we want to see it, we're going to have to see some kind of announcement from the dev team that Saitama and Saitama is coming out and that something positive is going on. Now, if you watched yesterday, I did the AMA thing and I said Hennock, and I was absolutely mistaken about that. It was Steve at Rocket Crypto, and I don't know why, because I don't even remember saying Hennock. But he has nothing to do with this. This is just Steve is no longer with the team. According to Russ, he was let go because he's not showing up to meetings or anything like that. So if you want to believe him, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But there are guys that are still standing right here, right now, that are telling you exactly what did happen or what was going on. And there's one guy who's ignoring it all and not making any comments right now. And that was the guy who didn't show up to the meetings. So take that for what you will. But to me, that kind of signalizes that the one who's not showing up and the one who's making accusations in private and not public is probably the one who was just talking. And I don't want to say that he was outright lying about the team. I think that maybe he didn't realize that Russell was a backstabber and that he would release the document. Sometimes it's important to understand that you should respect people enough to not release something that they're saying, because a couple days before, and I went back and I looked, Russ has no idea who Steve is. Steve put his trust into somebody because they had a familiarity, not because they knew one another, and he got stabbed in the back because of that. So if you're watching my crypto journey, yeah, shame on you. Moving on. All right, guys, it's absolutely freezing where I'm broadcasting from, but this is where I think Saitama is going. So the important thing is this. There's going to be an announcement that's coming soon enough. I know I keep saying that, and I'm going to be right. That's about the best I can say about that. I'm going to be right. There's going to be an announcement, and then things are going to start moving to the positive. Now, we double where we are right now. We're looking at a 46 or a 47. Then we double that one more time. We're looking at 93, something like that. Those of you that bought the top, I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to get back to you to make you feel comfortable, because I think that's important, that you feel a little bit comfortable because you put in money, and your money is as valid as my money. I got in a little bit earlier than you probably did, but I'm still sitting here looking at this thinking, like, why am I not up 30x instead of 5x? So there's a lot of us here that expected a little bit more to be happening. So that announcement's coming. You're starting to see some positive action. We haven't picked up, if you remember, we haven't picked up that constant daily volume. That constant daily volume in the total of $40 million is what we had back in November. That's the way it was playing out. And it was buys, it was sells, but it was generally moving to the up. If you look at the daily volume now, we're around 6 million, and that's just a lot less. I mean, it's really a lot less than it was before. And it can't be understated that there's been a comedy of errors that have happened, some forced, some unforced. But we're going to work through that, and pretty soon, very soon, you're going to start to see some good announcements, some positive announcement. The AMA yesterday was designed to put some of that stuff with Steve at rest, and so that they can move on. They got a board of directors spot to fill. I wonder who's going to do that. The workout guy. I'm not sure who's going to do it, but if I'm guessing the workout guy, if I'm guessing who it's going to be, the workout guy, if I'm guessing, because I don't know, then I think it's going to be the workout guy. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.